Marcus Chen rubbed his temples as he stared at the alien employment contract displayed on his tablet's holographic interface. 3 months stranded on Kepler 442b after his cargo ship's hyperdrive failed, and this was his only shot at earning passage money off this backwater planet. The Vorthak village elder, a 7-foot-tall insectoid creature named Zixtar, clicked his mandibles impatiently. Human Chen, you comprehend the terms? Simple labor. Use your mammalian biology. Compensation adequate for transport vessel fare. Right, Marcus muttered, still puzzled by the vague job description. Biological contributions to village growth initiative. How hard could it be? He'd done agricultural work before. Lisa Vega, the only other human in the settlement and a xenobiologist who'd been studying Vorthak culture for 2 years, shot him a warning look from across the elder's crystalline chamber. Marcus, maybe you should ask more specific. The Human Chen accepts, Zixtar interrupted, his compound eyes gleaming. Report to Growth Coordinator Helix at dawn cycle. 3 weeks later, Marcus sat in his assigned biochamber, finally understanding why Lisa had tried to warn him. The job wasn't farming or construction. It was quite literally what the contract stated. The Vorthak, facing a population crisis due to their rigid reproductive cycles, had hired him for his mammalian fertility advantages. You must understand, Helix explained through the translator, her blue-green carapace shimmering. Vorthak, females produce viable offspring only once every 7 standard years. Your species' constant reproductive readiness is unprecedented. Marcus nearly choked on his nutrient paste. You want me to what exactly? Genetic material donation, of course. Combined with our advanced biosynthesis technology, we can create hybrid offspring with enhanced adaptive capabilities. The process, as it turned out, was far more complex than Marcus had imagined. The Vorthak had developed sophisticated biotechnology that could combine genetic material from different species, creating offspring that carried beneficial traits from both parents. Marcus's human DNA provided rapid healing, enhanced problem-solving abilities, and resistance to various toxins that plagued the Vorthak. Dr. Elena Vasquez, a human geneticist who arrived on a research vessel 2 weeks into Marcus's employment, was fascinated. This is revolutionary, she told Marcus during one of her visits to the biolab. They're essentially creating a new hybrid species that could survive in environments neither humans nor Vorthak could handle alone. That's great for science, Marcus replied, but I didn't sign up to be a walking genetics lab. The real revelation came when the first hybrid offspring reached maturity in accelerated growth chambers. Unlike their Vorthak parents, who were rigid and hierarchical, or pure humans with their chaotic individualism, the hybrids displayed remarkable cooperative intelligence. Young Kexra, one of the first successful hybrids, could solve complex engineering problems that stumped both species. When a solar flare threatened the village's power grid, she designed a solution combining human intuitive leaps with Vorthak systematic analysis, saving the entire settlement. The hybrid offspring exceed all projections, Zixtar admitted to Marcus one evening as they watched the hybrid children play in the communal gardens. Their games involved 3-dimensional chess variants that challenged both logical and creative thinking. Your species possesses qualities we had not anticipated. Marcus watched Lexara, another hybrid, mediate a dispute between Vorthak workers with patience and insight that impressed even the eldest council members. They're not just combining our genetics, he realized. They're combining our ways of thinking. The village's fortunes transformed rapidly. The hybrid's unique perspectives led to breakthrough innovations in agriculture, energy production, and interstellar communication. What started as a desperate attempt to boost population became the foundation for a new civilization. Lisa approached Marcus as he prepared to board the transport ship that would finally take him off-world. You realize what you've done here, right? You've literally helped create a new form of sentient life. Marcus looked back at the village, now bustling with hybrid and pure Vorthak, working together on projects that neither species could have accomplished alone. Kexra waved from the agricultural domes where she was perfecting crop strains that could feed both human and Vorthak nutritional needs. I came here broke and desperate, Marcus said. Figured I'd do some manual labor, earn my passage, and get back to hauling cargo across the galaxy. And instead? Instead, I helped prove that life finds a way to become more than the sum of its parts. He hefted his payment chip, enough credits not just for passage home, but to buy his own ship. The Vorthak paid me for genetic material, but what we really created was something neither of our species could achieve alone. As his transport lifted off, Marcus watched the village shrink below. The hybrid children were already showing signs of capabilities that surpassed both parent species. Enhanced empathy from their human heritage combined with Vorthak analytical precision, creating beings capable of solving problems that had plagued both civilizations for centuries. 3 months later, galactic news networks would report the first successful peace treaty between the warring Corvan Empire and the Human Federation, mediated by a young hybrid diplomat named Zexichin. The techniques developed in that small Vorthak village were already spreading across the galaxy, creating new possibilities for cooperation between species that had never been able to understand each other. Marcus Chen had taken a job making babies for an alien village. What he'd actually done was help birth a new era of galactic civilization. Sometimes the most important work happens when you're not even trying to save the universe. You're just trying to catch the next ship home.